Hi, should I invest in Europe, in US, or should I invest in Africa? This is a question that many people in the diaspora who have a good situation, maybe a good job, a good business, and they want to invest and they talk about where to invest. That's what I want to talk to you about. I want to cover my experiences on this topic, where I invested my money, because it is something that changed with the situation. I remember when I started working, I used to invest in one of those places in Africa, and now I changed a bit my focus, my strategy, and I want to share with you why, so that maybe it helps you decide your best strategy to invest as an African living abroad, African living in the diaspora. My name is Arthur, and this channel is for rising African leaders. I'm so passionate about career excellence, about entrepreneurship, about investment, because I believe those are the three pillars that the community, the African community around the world, can use to rise and to impact their communities and Africa. If you want to be part of this adventure, I want to suggest you to do two things now, guys. First, subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to hit that clock so that you receive the content that I'm sharing every single time, because that content is all about, as I said, career excellence, entrepreneurship, investing. And I hope that content will help you impact first your life to get rich, wealthy, and successful, and also to impact Africa in return and African communities. That's really what I'm so passionate about. And the second thing I want to share with you is, if you share this with people, like-minded people, so that we can grow a community of people who want to impact Africa throughout their actions, either through the career, through their businesses, or just through investing in Africa and pouring capital so that Africa will become the best continent, as we all know the potential is there. Let's come back to it. Should I invest here in Europe? I live in France, for example, or in the US, or should I invest in Africa, my money, right? People want to impact Africa. We want to impact our continent so bad. And when we start making some money, we sometimes think about investing back in Africa. That's how I was feeling back in the days. I was so much about investing in Africa. I was earning a great income, and most of it I started investing in Africa. And there is a catch though. And before I tell you my best strategy now, I want just you to have in mind that there are two different investment profiles when you invest in Africa or when you invest in a developed country, right? So when you invest in Africa, three keys of the profile. The first thing is the return on investment. It's so great. You will have, and I'm telling you that I'm quoting on that, and this is by experience and by talking with other investors, you will have great returns when you invest in Africa. I invested in land, for example. I invested in real estate. I invested in some businesses, and the return is higher than what I see here in the investment that I did here, right? A lot higher. The second thing about Africa, though, is the risk is higher. I'm sure you already know that, but the risk is higher. And why is it higher, leader? It's because the people there's no real protection in many countries, and there's no real structured market. So there's a lot to do, right? That's also why the return on investment is so high. There's a lot to do, and so the market are still like blue, right? And there's still a lot to do. So you will get into a market, you will have a lot of uncertainty. You don't know how the market will respond. You don't have a lot of data. You don't know the consumer reaction to this product or your service. You also have the fact that sometimes the legal system is not strong enough, so people just are not afraid to scam you or are not afraid to steal. And you really don't have any mean to get your money back, or any mean to just make sure that they abide by the contract that you have with them. I had it with one of my businesses when the person didn't really do what was supposed to be done. And there was a contract, but yet, what could I do? I had two options. Either I just start, legal action and I will never earn that action and I will lose even more and more money, right? That's Africa. So the risk, that's the second type. And the third profile investment is there's a lot of impact to be made in Africa with your capital. There's a lot of impact with little capital. So imagine some countries, if you go in Burundi or even Cameroon, in some part of that country, $10 a month is a lot, is enough for them to create a little shop, like a little shop, like let's say in the outskirts of a big city, a little shop, and to start a business with that. We don't think about it, right? Here you spend $10, you spend 10 euros like this, you waste your money, but every dime of your money is so powerful and important. If you are able to invest that in Africa, you have a lot more impact. So whatever you do in Africa, you have a lot more impact. You create jobs, right? With even as little as $10, you can create a job or two jobs in some parts of Africa. And that's why it's so powerful to invest in Africa. The second profile, and when you invest here, probably you know already that, but it's good to have it in mind, right? The first thing is the return on investment are lower. You have like 7%, 5% when you do investment in property, right? And you have a bit higher when you do stocks. And if you go in cryptos and you learn how to do it well and you do it long term, that's my best strategy, you will have even more return, but still, it's because you have a lot more risk in crypto. So the first thing is investment is, low return compared to Africa. The second thing is it's safer. If you go into crypto, which is a lot riskier, then you have more return. But most of the investments here are already proven. People are already in there, right? Real estate property, right? For example, you will have very, very low return and it's going to be safe. But the third thing is, as an African, you don't impact much. Yeah. I'm sorry to tell you that. Maybe you think because you are, a director, or you are making 6-figure or even 7-figure, you feel like you're impacting people. No, you don't impact anyone if you invest traditional businesses here, or if you invest like everyone here. You don't impact Africa. You don't impact Africans most of the time. And that's what you have to consider in the balance, right? That's what I considered when I started working. And when I started working, I just wanted to build something in Africa. I wanted to build an empire in Africa. And I saw myself as 5 years, I will be back in Africa. And that's what I did. I went back in Africa. But that's another story that I'm going to tell you. But I did that, and I was investing heavily in Africa. I made some great money. I also lost money, right? And now, what I'm going to suggest for anyone who is here, who's going to be staying here for a few years, probably maybe having a family here, the best strategy for me now, I'm going to suggest you is you have to invest in safer investments. And then you think about diversification and capital property and capital protection. So you invest here, like the stock market, you can invest here in the property, right? You can invest here in, as I say, crypto, forex. There are other types of investments. For example, I have a good friend is investing in watches, for example. Those investments are proven and safe. You start invest here so that you can create passive income, right? There are some passive income businesses where you can do it part-time. I'm going to cover that as well in another video, but you have those type of investment that can give you cash. And once you have that cash, once you have that extra income, you use that extra income to invest in Africa, right? In that case, you will be securing first yourself, your family, and your ability to have sustained passive income, so that that passive income can actually be the one that sustains you when you start investing in Africa. right? So diversification is the key word here. You start investing here in vehicles that will give you some extra cash as well, so that you can use that extra cash to start investing in Africa and having an impact in Africa. So that's for people, African leaders that really want to impact Africa, right? You can also just start investing here and stay here, right? But I am all about the African people who want to impact Africa, or African communities, throughout the investment, throughout the businesses, throughout the career excellence, right? So that's it for me. I just wanted to share that with you. And that was a special video for me because I was just thinking about the new investment that I just made here. And I was thinking how I was approaching my investment strategy about Africa before. And I believe that some people might be in that situation where they think about, where should I invest my money? Where should I invest my money, right? I'm telling you that strategy, it is the strategy that will go make you win. But first, secure your family, secure yourself. Because if you don't have any money in Africa, you will not last long, right? So secure first your money. Money is everything. Secure first your money, and then you will have that extra cash from the investment that you made here. So you will be able to have safer investment, riskier investment. That's what we call diversification, diversified portfolio. That's it for me, right? So in this channel, and on the description on below the video, I have a link for people who want to create a better career, who want to make a better job, who want to have a better salary, who want to create a real plan to build wealth for themselves, right? I help people on that. I can help you get your dream job. So in the link below, you can book a call with me and we can talk about it. I can help you get to the next level in your life, right? But until then, I wish you a great time and I'll talk to you on another video. Bye-bye.